Alright, so this one's for all my ladies out there. You know, you got that man you've had your eyes on, and you're a little intrigued, I want to know more, right? You want to know a little more. So to all the ladies, and to the occasional fellas who are dating a Scorpio man, and you want to understand, right? You're really into astrology. Now you've got this enigma of a man who's very mysterious. You kind of want to know what to expect, so you're just not too surprised. Alright, so welcome back to the Scorpio Scriptures. It's your man Jay with another episode of the Scorpio Scriptures podcast, where we talk about all things astrology, Scorpio related, and including the expansion of consciousness. So today we're going to be talking about what to expect when dating a Scorpio man. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, your experience, and hit the link in the comments. Connect with me on my other platforms. We do many things. I am a traditional astrologer from the Vietnamese culture. So, this is what I do. Thank you for listening. Now let's get into it. So, first off, I would like to say enjoy, prepare for a wild ride. Prepare yourself for a wild ride, because dating a Scorpio man will really change your life. Anytime you get close to a Scorpio, male or female, and you get really close, you get close to the embodiment of the energy of transformation. You get close to the embodiment of death and rebirth. And if you are beginning a relationship, all relationships begin, and all relationships will end in this lifetime or the next. So understand, you are touching a being who embodies the energy of creation, death, rebirth. So what's going to happen is any relationship you have with a Scorpio is going to be a transformative one. Any relationship I ever have with anybody in my life, not just dating, is a transformative one. And when I meet someone, when you meet a Scorpio, know that God has guided you to this person. And when you have a relationship with this person, know that God has guided you to this person to help you evolve. Whether it is to confront your own demons, whether it's to confront your own insecurities, whether it is to question yourself, whether it's to begin to see the depth of your own character and his character and understand the world on a more deep level, Scorpio is going to transform you. Scorpio is going to change you forever. And this is not just because, oh yeah, Scorpios are so special, da 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 da. It's just the way life is, right? When two frequencies, two human beings who embody different energy frequencies to get together, there's a third frequency that is created from this, and they begin to do what I call leveling out. So Scorpio exists on a frequency of, intensity, focus, creation, transformation, and you exist on whatever frequency you exist on. When you begin to touch this energy, you begin to mesh together. That's why you become like the people you hang around. So when you get in contact with this energy of transformation, it is to be expected that you will begin to transform. So that is, first of all, that is something to always expect. It could be good or it could be bad. Either way, it's going to be a hell of a ride. I guarantee you that. You're going to have days where you scratch your head. You're going to have days where you wonder. You're going to have days where you're amazed. You're going to have days where you see the world in a different shade than you ever thought you could see it. And that just comes with the territory of touching the energy of Scorpio. Now, other than the spiritual aspect of it, what can you expect when dating a Scorpio man? When you're dating a Scorpio man, expect a mystery. And expect someone that will always be a mystery until the day you die. You're never really going to figure this person out, because this person never really figures himself out. He's always just going deeper. He's always just understanding more. But what you want to look out for, and if you want to know, you are, what I can say, in the man's territory. This is not just Scorpio man. This is every single man. I'm giving away the secrets right here. For all the women out there, listen to me. Every man has a boundary. That is his territory, in a sense, that he sees someone as part of his tribe, and he sees someone who he is instinctively going to defend. and a man will lay a body out for the people in his boundary, like my baby niece, my baby nephews, my family, any man, right? They will lay out a body for the people that are in their boundaries, in their tribe. But when you're dating someone, you know, a man might sleep with you, a man might have you around, but if he doesn't see you in that way, he won't protect you in that way. So I'm gonna explain to you, how do you know if you are in the Scorpio man's boundaries, if you are what he considers a part of his tribe, right? Basically, you know, a man that sees you as a part of his tribe will risk his life for you. So when you're dating a Scorpio man, there will be a moment where everything changes, where the guards have been dropped, and in the mind of this man, he just goes, all right, I like this chick. Now, I'm gonna tell you, there will always be that phase in the beginning where you don't know what this man thinks of you, and then when you proceed the relationship with this man, there will always be this phase in the relationship where he kind of shows you no affection. The moment he starts showing you affection, the moment he starts treating you different, the moment he starts giving you these what we call like gentlemanly treatment, you know, all of a sudden you see another side of him, a very sweet side, a very caring side, a very loving side, a very, very deep and profound love that makes you feel like you are the only girl in the world. Love that is guarded for that special woman, right? Every Scorpio man has it. When you start to feel that, when you start to see like, okay, this guy is a different guy now, is a totally different person. When that Scorpio guard is dropped, you'll know. And that is when you are in the man's boundaries. Now, how long will this take? I don't know. Every man is different, and every Scorpio man is different. But I can tell you, it can take a long time. It can take a month, it can take 6 months, it can take a year, it can take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. You will notice a huge shift, because the sign of Scorpio is very intense and very fixed, meaning they do not like change. And also, they see this world in black and white. So there will be a point where it's just like, alright, I kind of like this girl, I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing with you, whatever. And then one point in his head, you know, men are very simple. One point in his head, you'll have done something, or you'll have quote unquote passed the many tests of the Scorpio man. We'll get into that next, where it'll be a night and day difference, and that's when you know you're in the man's boundary. He may start buying stuff for you, he may start spoiling you, he may start talking to you consistently, he may start showing you more affection, but you'll know, because for a long time he may just seem like a cold, ice-hearted man, but really what he's doing is just scoping you out. Scorpios aren't really like sweet talkers, and like they're not really good at lying. So everything they say is the truth, because this is a sign of truth, seeking truth. So when you cross a man's boundaries, well, that's when you're in for a whole nother world of love that you have never experienced. But the key is getting the man to believe in you, that he can show you this tender, loving side of him. And now, how would you do this, all right? Let's recap really quick before I give you some more of these secrets. Scorpios, I'm giving away all our secrets here. You know, I hope you ladies really understand the depth of what you're learning here, because this will help my Scorpio brothers out on the dating market. You have some successful relationships. This will help some women out who have trouble sticking it out in the beginning, to find, you know, the deepest love they've ever experienced in their life. So, excuse me, just had some water. So, understand this. In the beginning, even when you're dating a Scorpio man, it's really a test to see if you are in the man's boundaries. And this can last for however long it lasts. But understand, you're not really in the man's boundaries yet until you see the other side of him. And this is what we call, while this is happening, this is what we call the Scorpio test. All Scorpios do this. Man or woman, all Scorpios do this. But I'm just coming from this perspective of the man. The Scorpio test is what I call, in a way, it's just analyzing your character. In a way, it's seeing, and I know this sounds strange, but in a way, it's seeing if you are worthy for the love that we have to give you. Scorpio man, Scorpio woman, Scorpio whatever. Why do Scorpios test you? This part of the dating too, because they're just watching your loyalty. They're observing your loyalty. They're observing your character. They're observing. So a Scorpio man might just outright be mean to you for no reason, just to see how you react. He might try to push you away, just to see how you'll react. He might cause pain. He might cause strife, just to see how you react. And don't get me started on Scorpio woman. I mean, they're better at that than the men. But why? Because when you're in a man's boundary, you're in a man's boundary. And men instinctively will die for what is in their boundary. So how do you know? How does a man know you're worthy of him defending with his life if he cannot see the shades and the depths of your character? If he cannot see how you respond to situations? If he cannot see, okay, so say, just for example, I say, you know, if you don't like me, you don't have to talk to me. It's okay. So he's just saying, okay, what's she gonna respond? What's she gonna do this? Is she gonna talk to me? Is she gonna say something? Is she gonna be a smart ass? Is she gonna say, oh, but I like you? Or is she gonna be like, no, it's okay? He's just watching to see how you respond in stressful situations. Because a Scorpio man is looking for a certain type of woman. All of them are looking for a certain type of woman. And this is his way of understanding the type of woman you are. Is it manipulative? I guess. But manipulation is what? Just finding ways to get the certain outcome that you want. And what's this man really looking for? The Scorpio men and Scorpio women are looking for people that they can love wholeheartedly. Because when they give you this piece of them, when they give you this new, intense, deep love, it's a large part of them. These men love hard and these women love hard, right? Scorpios love very hard. So it's almost like getting into a high paid position, right? To get in a relationship with a Scorpio man is a very, very high paid position, because the rewards are so high, the rewards are so intense, because he's going to give you so much. He's going to give you such a deep love and a deep appreciation. But you can't just be giving this around to every single man and every single woman. So like an interview process, that's why they test you. So you can expect this. You can just expect this. You can just expect this. And he's going to observe how you respond. He's going to observe how you react. And in the mind of a Scorpio, it's like this. In the mind of a Scorpio, it's like this. Challenge, transformation, adversity is a part of life and what makes us grow. So in his own Scorpio way, he's going to see how you grow. Because in his eyes, the relationship must have challenges in order for it to progress, in order for it to grow. So if she can't get through these challenges, or he can't get these challenges with me in the beginning, he can't even get on the bus, there's no way he can stay the whole trip. So it's a vetting process, a very, very, very powerful vetting process. It might feel like mind games. It might feel like, you know, you want to pull out your hair. It might confuse you. So this is why I made this video, to explain it to you. And the more you stick around, the more you endear, right? Because what? Scorpio is a sign of intensity, stubbornness, perseverance, transformation, growth. The more he sees that you're able to handle his energy, he goes, okay, I can open myself up more and more and more to this woman. And once you're in the boundary, of the man, trust me, you're going to be happy that you did it. Because you're going to begin to see a whole nother world. You're going to see a love that many women dream of, and many women will never, ever, ever forget. They will never, ever forget it. You may even be caught up in a fatal attraction. You know, you may. Because both of you will love each other so hard. Both of you will love each other so hard if you can get through to that phase. And I do believe that's why many women are so interested in Scorpio men. Because deep down they see the potential, and they can feel the love and energy that this man has, but they're a little intimidated. They go, how do I get this? So I made you this video. In the last 15 minutes, Perhaps I just was responsible for the birth of many relationships, many marriages, and many future children being born. Ladies or fellas, take heed to this wisdom that I'm giving you. This is the Scorpio scriptures, what to expect from dating a Scorpio man. Also expect some damn good loving. But you already knew that, right? This is Jay, signing out.